Hello, Twin Force Fusion here, and I just unpacked the turbos for a 2.7 Ford Fusion Sport, and at the first glance, they seem to be exact the same turbo. Even the numbers are the same. For this one is the D2, maybe the what we call it, the left side, I think, or the rear on this case, I think. The code is 6K6822 on the turbine insert, and the same thing for the MKZ that I showed you earlier this week, and it's the same thing for the other side. It's 6C879, and the same thing for the Lincon. And all the numbers are the same, the FOMO code, the AISI8CU3, whatever. And the only difference, even the 5277X are the same numbers. The only thing that's different, it's this little number here. You see? Here it says 1.2. And on the Lincon, it says 2.4. And on the on this one, it says 2.3. Don't forget, that's the Fusion. And on this one, 3.6. So even the, well, they have different numbers in the back, but I don't think it's serial numbers. I don't know what it means, the numbers on the turbine in the back. But the only thing, it could be just an illusion because it's not the same nut they use. You see, it's like a orange nut they use on the Fusion, and on this one, it's a black nut. But I almost think that the turbine on the how you call it, on the MKZ is a little bigger, but if it does, not by much. But again, the only way I could really know for sure, I have to tear apart and measure it. And another thing I found that in the Fusion, it's a mirror polish inside here. It's very shiny, and it's almost like a swirl, like ported. And on the MKZ, it's just satin. It's not. It's like silver, and it's like semi-rough finish. So, which is strange. I don't know if it's hard to see it, but you see the mirror finish, and the ripples from, I don't know. I don't think the person modified these turbos who had this on this car. But again, this is a very low mileage turbo, and I gotta give my hats to them. They unhook, all the hoses are there. They're not cut like the like this one's here, see, and this one is not cut. It's all complete, so which is cool. So again, at first glance, they are the same turbo because they have the same numbers, except, like I mentioned to you, if somebody knows what these numbers mean, 3.6 is this one is 2.3. On the other one, the other side is 2.4, and on the Fusion, it's 1.2. I don't know what these number means. Again, these are GT1548. I don't want, Garrett style turbos, probably made by Garrett, but for, how you call it, for Ford. And it's this, everything looks to be the same, and the only thing that I really am curious about, it's the compressor wheel on the Fusion. It looks, at first glance, it looks smaller than the how you call it, the MKZ, but I did quickly measure the entrance, and they're the same. Like there's barely none difference. The big difference, I can tell you, it's the this one has like a 1 and 2 a scoop, and this one has like a 1, 2, 3 type. It goes 1 step here, there's a 2nd step here, and 3 step here, and this one really goes 1, 2. So that's why maybe it's, again, it's if there's a difference with these turbos, I think it's all happening right here in front. But it's very confusing. It's everything is the same. Even the pin number, they're like the same for the side. Like this side has the same as this one, and this one has the same as this one. So I don't know what the hell. I think Ford are doing like Volkswagen are doing. They're changing a very small difference, but you know, I'm even more confused right now than I was before. We all seem or assume that the compressor wheel would be on the hot side would be bigger from one car to the other car, and right now I think could be the opposite, which is strange. So it would make sense to make the upgrade your cold turbine on the Fusion, so to match or to be even bigger than the Lincon. So right now my plan is to keep the Fusion turbos, but again, it will depend on the information I get, and whatever information I have, I'm going to share with you guys, and I'm going to contact a company like BNR Supercar or ATP Turbo, whatever, and see where we could go from there. So again, I don't want to make this video too long, but you know, be easy on the questions because I don't have the answers, and I'm very busy at work right now, so I don't see myself tearing at least one turbo in each this coming weekend. So take care and be patient. Bye.